Mishnah. time at the station. As I walked down, felt my own need just beginning. I'll wait in the queue when the trains come by. Lie here with you where the shadows run from themselves. At the party, she was kindness in the hard crowd. Consolation for the old wound now forgotten. Yellow tigers crouched in jungles in her dark eyes. She's just dressing goodbye window, tired, starving. I'll sleep in this place with the lonely crowd. Lie in the dark where the shadows run from themselves.
Oh, yes, indeed, indeed. You can tell by the date, 07/03/24.
Happy Wednesday, children of the lawn.
And that was, I decided to pick that one for some special peeps, none the least of which are my two bandmates, George. What's that doing? No freedom. We had our freedom today. I gave the freedom
for the
today.
4th of July.
4th of July. But that was for George Harris and the missing in action, but I talked to him today, Angus McEachran. So, from the project. So, here we are.
Oh, you talked to George today, too?
Talked to George today. Talked to George and Angus at the same time.
Woo.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that George is in the Bahamas too?
No, you did a conference call, remember?
Oh, conference.
Oh, thank you, Kitty.
Oh, Kitty. Well, guess what, Kitty? How about that?
And Brenda?
Oh, Brenda!
No.
What?
That is quite a garden you have.
Oh, Brenda,
my.
quite a garden you have. Oh, well, how about Lori?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
No, not so. We can talk about Brenda's garden.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Lori.
I got a theme going today, kids. I got a theme. It's all about the theme today. And I have some different stuff. There's thunder.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, so Johnny's listening. Sent the dog under the bed already.
Yeah.
But yes, and I have some interesting stuff. I didn't pick all live videos. I have a couple of videos that are actually music videos that were made by yours truly to represent the songs. And the first one, I'm going to play it right away. I usually post this on Memorial Day. I didn't this year, or maybe I did. I don't even know.
Yeah, you probably did.
I might have. But this is a song that I wrote with Mark Hitt several years ago, and we recorded it. And it just seemed appropriate for the holidays, the Independence Days and the Memorial Days. And,
Oh, now, thank you, Brenda.
oh, Brenda, here you go. Anyway, all right, stop that.
You're just not gonna need to buy vegetables.
It's all about the fourth, and it's all about the country love. It's all about putting the video in the right place.
Know you're out there feeling lost and alone. This life you chose can lead you far from home. Know you're out there trying, but deep inside you're dying. But if you just remember that I love you so, it'll be alright. Dream with me tonight, and remember our country life. I know you wanna give me the world, but I already have it. 'Cause all I really need is you. The pure serenity of your love for me, feeling when you hold me in your arms, and we drift away on the summer's day, surrounded by our country life. Feel so helpless. I wish that I could make them all come true. Then you turn to me and say, in your very special way, there's nothing that I need as long as I have you. Know you're out there feeling lost and alone. This life you chose can lead you far from home. While you're out there trying, I know deep inside you're dying. But if you just remember that I love you so, it'll be alright. Dream of me tonight, and remember our country life. Our country life. Our country life.
Yeah.
Our country love.
Country love. You know, it's funny. I remember writing that with Mark, and it was well, it had to be at least 20 years ago, right? We were in New York.
Were you?
Yeah, when we originally wrote it, we wrote it for Annie Golden
Oh,
because she was looking for a country song, and I actually. It was interesting. I know you like the stories, and I'll tell you the story about songwriting. We have an opportunity to write this country song for a female country artist. So I had to write the lyrics, and from the perspective of a woman singing to a man. So I know you're out there feeling lost and alone. This is the life. Anyway, and when we cut it originally at the studio, my studio in New York, and then we recut it again with Anthony down here in Florida. And it had taken on a whole new meaning by that time, because we had, been through 9/11, we had been through all that stuff. And so when I made the video for it, I used all the military images and the love of country, because country love was really about a guy and a girl. Maybe it was about a trucker, a girl singing to her husband who's out there, trying to make a living or whatever, or a musician. Anyway, and then when we cut the video, when I cut the video together, I decided to use the military imagery and the flags and all that stuff.
yeah, and Jessica Simpson's in there. I don't know if
Jessica
any
Simpson,
of you noticed.
yeah. I don't know if you saw Jessica in there, but
And a red, white, and
she
blue
made the cut.
bikini.
Yeah, she made the cut. So there's that. That's
Yeah.
what that was. And Country Love, I love that song. I'm very proud of what we did, and Mark and I wrote some great stuff together, and
Absolutely.
that's one of my favorites. And it's it's nothing like, we wrote all kinds of stuff. There's a couple of songs in here in tonight's show that we wrote together. Is there?
What?
Maybe not. No, I thought there's not. There's not.
No. No, they're
There's a
not.
few that we played together though.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's all about the country love. So there you go. Got your flag. I got mine.
Now, a lot of the fireworks are tonight.
Right. A lot of them are not tonight.
Well, most of them are, I think. Yeah, Sue said they're at 9:30 up in Carlisle.
Well, we'll make sure that we're done by 9:30.
Yeah. Oh, and PBS wasn't on until 9:30 last night too.
So shit,
there's-
we got plenty.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah,
So all right, and so I forgot what's next on the agenda.
I know.
You know?
Yeah,
What is it? You want to tell me?
it's a Rat Race Choir
Oh.
video.
Oh, I know what it is. Is it this?
It is
Is this?
4 sticks.
I get it. Wow. Uh-oh. What happened there?
We knew that. You said
Yeah, we knew it was
that
going to do that. But watch, I can do this.
Did
Because
you
I
play
saw
it?
it coming up, And I said, no, 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 no. We can do this. So let me get to the right place.
Ah.
Because they can, that's why. Because
Well,
they can.
this would be the Robin Zander band.
No, no, no.
What?
No, no, no,
That's
no.
next on my list.
No, 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 no. No, no. Well, here you go. Okay, this will work. Should be. Yes!
Woo!
See, I told you I'd get it together.
All except for that bloody arm.
Bloody hell.
All of a sudden, I feel like I'm watching a
Bloody
horror
hell.
movie, a horror movie.
Bloody hell.
The old kitty says a bloody mess.
This is a bloody mess. I'm floating around in the capsule here and I don't know why.
No, Chris, that was not from drumsticks. That was from getting his drone out of a lemon tree.
There's a lemon tree song. What's going on here? I'm like floating around. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, let's fix this. There we are. Now we're back. I'm back in the capsule again. I'm back. Okay, so back in the capsule again.
The castle.
The capsule.
Oh, the capsule.
You know, capsule. Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
Jewel thought you were bloody from drumsticks too.
I have bloody from drumsticks. I have
But
bloody from drumsticks.
that was not it.
But no, that was not it. That was not bloody from
That
drumsticks.
was a lemon tree. Lemon trees have really long.
That was from my
thorns on
first
them.
drone.
Yeah, I got stuck in a lemon tree.
If you want, believe me, I have bloody from sticks. I got.
We don't want to see any more blood.
All
Thank
right,
you.
all right,
okay?
thank you. Yeah, you've
Some
seen
of us
enough.
don't like that.
Well, then you know, if you don't like it, lump
I
it
don't like it.
with lumpies. They come in plastic bags. So
You know what? You can put your lumpy right here in my chair.
I'm gonna put my lumpy right here, behind your chair.
Yeah.
Here it comes. You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
in keeping with the Led Zeppelin theme,
Oh, the lumpy in your chair theme.
it's tough here on live TV out in space. And now you know why I'm out here.
Joe Cass says, hello, Steve.
Who says Joe Cass? Oh,
Yeah,
very
he's
nice.
back.
Hi, Joe Cass.
Back in the capsule again.
Man, there's all kinds of people coming back. What happened? There's nothing else on?
Yeah, we haven't seen Chris Chanel in a year.
Chris, who? Chanel?
Yeah, he's back. Oh, Joe Cass. Thank you, Joe.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Hello.
Oh, he wants to see some fireworks.
So let's see. So anyway, like I said, we're keeping with the lead. You know, I love a theme. You know, I love a theme. I love a theme, especially a theme from an imaginary Western. But I'm not playing that, even
No.
though I love playing that. I'm not playing that tonight. We used to do Led Zeppelin even in with Leslie. Leslie used to love to. What did we do with him?
I don't know. He
A whole
liked,
lot of love.
yeah, and he liked you singing Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. It sounds just like Hendrix. Okay, Steve. Okay. Had some great times with old Leslie, man. Gotta tell you, I miss him. I loved him. And what a guitar player. The king of tone. King of tone.
Yeah, all because he was trying to sound like Eric Clapton.
Yeah, I never, and that blew my mind. Because I love, and what we're talking about is Leslie's vibrato, that ooh, you know, if you just hold a note, ee, that's no vibrato, but if you have the ee, that's vibrato. And Leslie, out of all the guitar players in the world, maybe save Hendrix, Leslie has my absolute favorite vibrato. I mean, the way he holds or plays a note is just incredible. And I said to him, we were just talking one time, it's hard to give Leslie compliments because he's a prick.
That's why you love him.
But I do love him. But it's hard to give him, you know, you start saying, hey man, I love the way you did that. Fuck that. But one time I was saying, man, you know, I gotta tell you, and be serious, you know, I love your vibrato, man. It's like my favorite living white American guitar player vibrato. And I said, you know, how did you develop that? And he said, I was trying to rip off Clapton and I couldn't do it.
So that's what came out.
That's what came out. And man, am I glad you couldn't rip off Clapton, because then we would have had two Claptons. And I like Eric, but I like Leslie's vibrato more. And man, he's got it. It's just, and it's amazing when you see him do it, it's the way he moves the string on the guitar neck. And Clapton, the way Clapton does it is he moves the neck of the guitar like up and down like this. But Leslie draws like a circle with his finger on the fret like that. And it's nothing like the way Clapton does it. It's just amazing. I mean,
And now he has his own unique sound.
he sure does. And I mean, there's more people that, well, and his tone, and the thing about, and you know, Clapton always sounds like Clapton, but Leslie, no matter what guitar, no matter what rig, no matter what anything, sounds like Leslie. And it was a privilege to play with him for all those years, and did a couple albums together. I produced a track with him. He was, and a funny thing is, and I've probably told this before, but we were touring England in between Entwistle Band tours. John was off from the Who. I was doing an English tour of all of England, went from north to south.
Yeah, with Randy Coven on bass.
Right, with Randy Coven on bass. And
the late, great Randy Coven.
Yes, the late, great Randy Coven. And we were gonna play, I can't remember, Southampton or Plymouth or something like that, on the way to Stonehenge. And I said, you know, John lives near here. So I called John up because I had a cell phone at the time. And I said, hey man, we're not far from you. Would you come? Oh no, I know what it was. We were going to play
Shepherd's Bush.
The Shepherd's Bush Empire in London. And we were coming, well, it doesn't really matter, but we were coming from someplace and we were going to pass right through the Cotswolds to get to London. And I called John up and I said, you want to come and see us play? And he said, why don't you stop by the house? So I said, okay. And I said to Leslie, you want to drop by John's house, say hello, you can check out his guitar collection. Okay, Steve.
He wanted to go there. He didn't want to go to Stonehenge.
He didn't want to go to Stonehenge, but he wanted to go to Entwistle's house.
Yeah.
And Entwistle's house is like, I don't have pictures of it or anything. You've probably seen them, but it's massive, 50 rooms and 17 bedrooms, and just like, a castle on 53 acres of manicured countryside, just ridiculous place, right? And we pull up, the driveway's about a mile long, and it's a gravel driveway, and we pull up, we're pulling up, and I forget who the driver was, but they're driving into the driveway, and Leslie's looking around like this, up at the place, because it's made out of that yellow Cotswold stone. You have to, when the houses need to be repaired, they need to be repaired, because they're historic buildings, they have to be repaired with the same stone that they were made with. And
that's the quarry.
yeah, at the Cotswold quarry, and that's why his estate was named Quarwood.
Woo.
And it had to be repaired with this Cotswold stone, which is yellow. So if you're ever watching, an English movie and you happen to see the yellow kind of sandstone colored stone, that's Cotswold stone. And so Leslie's looking around like this, like, holy shit. He said, Steve, look at this fucking place. And he's just the bass player. Just the bass player. Well, yeah, he was a little bit more than just the bass player, but yes, he was the bass player.
Well, Kenny said it'll take a long time just to look at all of John's guitars.
Oh, man.
Right about that.
But, and it's funny because I had a camera with me and Dean was with us, and I had Dean taking pictures. Dean was he was the tour manager on that tour.
Right.
Dean Nemeth.
Right.
And,
You've had Dean on the show.
And we took Leslie up to John's guitar room, and John's showing him like all these, and I could see the dollar signs going through Leslie's mind because John had like original Fenders from the 50s and 60s and serial number 003 of the Flying V and just a ridiculous collection of guitars. Leslie was just going nuts, but that was a good time.
What Leslie used to do with the guitars that he endorsed.
That was the Kramers.
I thought it was the Stein.
No, he liked it. No, he kept the Stein. No, he would call it.
Kramers.
No, he would call it Kramers. I need some more guitars. And Dennis would send him more guitars, Kramers, and he'd sell them.
He'd sell them.
Anyway, but that
was Leslie.
That was Leslie, man, and he had his thing.
Actually, for Christmas one year, Leslie gave me a necklace with pearls on it.
Yeah, that's right. He gave you a necklace with pearls on it, and he gave me the doctor's thing that you looked in the ear with.
No. That year he gave you some kind of space pen.
The pen, the space pen, the pen that writes upside down.
That's
the pen that the astronauts use.
Yeah.
So when you're high, you can use it, you can still write with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I loved them. So anyway, back to the Led Zeppelin thing.
All right, yes,
Moving
well,
right
it's not
along.
all Led Zeppelin tonight now, people.
It's not all Led Zeppelin.
No, it's not, but right
No.
now, it's the Robin
But-
Zander Band.
Oh.
And they're gonna be doing some dancing days.
Here we go.
And we're about to do something that's sort of an obscure cut from Led Zeppelin. Let's see.
Dancing days are here again. The summer evenings go. I got my flower, I got my power. I got a woman who knows. I said it's alright, you know it's alright. I guess it's here in my heart. You'll be my only, my one and only. Is that the way it should start? Crazy ways are evident in the way you wear your clothes. You know it's on the president as the evening starts to go. You know it's alright, I said it's alright. I know it's here in my heart. You'll be my only, my one and only. Is that the way it should start? Yeah, yeah. You told your mama I'd get you home, but you didn't say that I got no car. I saw a lion, he was standing alone with the tadpole in the jar. You know it's alright, I said it's alright. I guess it's here in my heart. You'll be my only, my one and only. Is that the way it should start? So dancing days are here again. You are my flower, you are my power. You are my woman who knows. Well, it's alright, I said it's alright. You know it's here in my heart. You'll be my only, my one and only. Is that the way it should start? I know it isn't.
Okay. Yeah, that was a fun show. We opened for REO Speedwagon at that show.
Yeah.
18,000 people. Said hello to every one of them. That was, what was it? We were the secret band. There's some funny shit happened there. I don't remember what it all was, but we played with REO that night, and then we went across the state to, where's the King Center?
Melbourne,
Melbourne. Went across the state to Melbourne and played with REO over there.
again.
Again. It was fun. They were good guys, and it was fun. We played with them at a couple of Robin's fundraisers, and although it's weird to see what's his name with blonde hair,
Yeah, Kevin Cronin.
Kevin Cronin. Yeah,
Well,
it's just I don't
They're
know.
like from the same area as the Cheap
Yeah,
Trick guys.
they're children of the corn.
Yeah, that's what Robin said to Steve. You know, they're children of the corn too. Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
I was. They're from Champaign,
They are from
Illinois.
Champaign.
Yeah.
And Robin and
I'm a
they're from
huge
Rockford.
REO fan, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
So you said.
Yeah. And I watched an REO live
No.
concert when Steve was rehearsing with Robin Zan.
No, I was on the road.
No, you were rehearsing
Where?
up at Hideaway.
Yeah.
And you came home and I said, because you were getting ready to open for REO. And I said, man, Steve, you got to see this. REO are really good and their drummer is really good. And that's all I had to say. He watched it and he said, yeah, they are. They're very good. And the drummer is very good. Watch out, motherfucker.
And that's when I started doing my drum solo again.
That's right.
And the funny thing is, when we did the Rib Fest, we did that show. That was the first night that I did my drum solo again using Nippy. Who do I
Now,
use
Chris
that
wants to know who was from Children of the Corn.
night? What?
No one was from, if you're from the Midwest, you call yourselves Children of the Corn, because they grow a lot of corn in the Midwest.
But there was children. There was a movie, Children.
But
of the
Chris
Corn.
wants to know who was from the Children of the Corn.
Who?
Nobody was from that movie.
Oh, nobody was from that movie.
REO and Cheap Trick are all from Illinois,
Yeah.
and they call themselves Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn.
Not Children of the Lawn like we have.
No, we have the Children of the Lawn.
That's right. Nobody else has. the
Nobody
Children
else
of the
gets
Lawn.
those. We have those. You are them. We are them. But yeah, so I come home from rehearsal, I guess it was, and Lori tells me, "Oh, I watched this REO concert. You got to watch this concert. They're
Oh,
great."
I
And
was telling the truth, man.
She's
They're
always
good.
been a big REO fan, and me, not so much. You know, I mean, it's a little poppy
It's not
for me.
fusion enough for you. Yeah, well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I like, and I don't remember whether the guy, what was his name, Steve Peck or something like that? What was the drummer's
Hit.
name? What?
Hit. And
Steve
it wasn't
Hit?
It wasn't Steve.
All right, here you go. Hold on while I
It wasn't
do
Steve
my
Hit.
research.
It was spelled like Mark Hit.
Drummer for REO Speedwagon
It was something Hit.
is, well, there he is, that's him.
What's his
Keith Hitt.
name? No.
No, Brian Keith Hitt. It's right here. It says Brian Keith Hitt is an American rock drummer who is currently drumming for the band REO Speedwagon.
All right. Well, it wasn't Steve Hit.
No, Keith Hitt. It's Brian Keith Hitt. Either way, his ass needed to be kicked.
It
And
was good.
so I said, well, that's, listen, and I called up Robin and I said, listen, I forget what, even so we did it in Torque. Because Larry already knew the song, Torque, the Rat Race song, which is what I used to do my drum solo in Rat Race during the song Torque. That one. And so I just told Robin, look, we're going to play this song, it's an instrumental, I'm going to do my drum solo in it. And Breeze was my roadie at the time, so he was hip to the routine with the microphone. And I forget who was at front of house, but they knew the routine. And I did my solo, and that night, I think it was Kevin Cronin and the bass player were on the side of the stage watching us play, and they saw me do this drum solo. And the next night, when we were at the King Center, Xander comes up to me and he said, "The whole band was out there watching you do your solo."
Robin liked that though.
Yeah, well, he does. That's the cool thing about Robin, and it's the cool thing about guys who love their bandmates like I do, Angus and George, is when you have great players, and my guys are great players, and those guys are great players, and all the guys in the Xander band were fantastic players, and it's good to be proud of those. John was that way. John wanted the guy, he He wanted the best guys he could get. And I remember, it's funny, I'm about to start doing interviews for the volume 2 that's coming out, and people used to say to me, what's the difference with, they would try to draw comparisons between John's band and the Who. Now, we were not the Who. The Who was its own thing, and we were not trying to be the Who, and we were not trying to emulate the Who. We did our own thing, and we just happened to play music that they played, either that John wrote or that they covered or whatever. So my default answer would be, well, it's simple. Our bass player is better than theirs. Right? I thought that was clever.
Mm-hmm.
It stopped people in their tracks, and I didn't get asked that question very much after that.
No. But Chris Janelle wants to know, when are you guys coming to Rhode Island? If you don't mind me asking.
We're in
No, your band.
Providence. No, we're there now. We are.
Steve.
You just have to find us. I don't know, when are we coming there? I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know, Chris. We'll let
I'll
you
tell
know.
you one thing, it won't be until after Angus gets back from the Bahamas.
It won't be until the fall or winter.
We're not gonna, we're
No better time to go to Rhode Island than the winter.
yeah, we could, I'll tell you a funny story, Chris Janelle, about Rhode Island. We went there, when we were still living in New York, we took a ride to Rhode Island, and we took Cody swimming, and Lori found this big shell. And
Yeah.
she said, oh, look at this, look, got a big shell. And I said, oh, that's great. You want to
Put it in
keep
the
it?
trunk.
Put it in the trunk. Put it in the trunk of the car, drove all the way back to New York, got home, opened the trunk, and there were claws coming out of the
It was,
shell.
like a
There was like a
creature in
creature
there.
in there.
And we're like, oh my God!
And so I'm thinking, I'm not driving all the way back to
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
And there was beautiful water.
Yeah, it was
Took it
great.
out.
Part of my family's from Rhode Island there, Chris. I don't know whether you knew
But
that.
we didn't want him to die, so
One
we
of my
called.
great uncles was the United States Senator. I think it was Eugene Littlefield. You might want to look that up, and you might not. But
So anyway, we called our veterinarian.
called Dr. Bruce and
Dr.
said,
Bruce.
"What do we do? We have this
We don't want him
creature."
to die. He said, go put him in the
And
Hudson.
he said, "You can, yeah, he'll find his way back."
So we
And
did.
So we drove all the way to the Hudson and dropped him in, and he gave us the claw, and then walked away. So that's that.
Right.
That was that was weird.
All right, I
Because
think
you think what?
I think we must get on to the next song.
Okay, now this all right. So interesting. We were talking a little bit about John. This is a song from Volume 1, also from the Vampires album, that I created a video for. Okay, so this is a studio track with a synchronized, cool, me being artsy. It's When You See the Light. And when you see the light, you'll know.
Walk across the flaming sand where everyone must go. Seek the cradle of the mountains where winds of wisdom blow. Cast a starward, I observe the heavens as they dance. At the crossroads, this could be your chance. Will you hide your eyes, or will you follow? When you see the light, true. Will you hide your eyes, or will you follow? When you see the light, the light. When you ask the question, will you hear the answer? While your heart is screaming in the night, in your darkest hour, you will find the strength. When you see the light, the light, the light, the light, the
When you see the
Ooh,
light.
See the light.
If you see the light, because you might miss it. You could miss the light. You could miss the light when you see the light.
That's right, you could.
And who was that guy walking across the flaming sand? I don't know where I got that guy from. I said, you know what? It's a creative world, and when you're locked up, you got to do what you got to do not to go crazy. Well,
Who's locked up?
I missed that bus. Huh?
Oh, Joe Cass said it sounded like ELP.
Oh.
That's a compliment.
Very
Yeah.
much. It's funny, one of the who played a show with the Robin Zander Band in California, and Keith Emerson showed up, right? And everybody knew Keith. I mean, Mark and I actually played with Emerson at one of the rock and roll fantasy camps. Great guy, an amazing musician, as you all know. And there's a picture of Keith Emerson, me, Larry Hobbs, and Mark Hitt, right? And, Keith's like kind of leaning into me and he's pointing at the cameras. It's a cool shot. And I sent it to him and I said, this could be our new band. We could call it Hell. Hitt, Emerson, Longo, and Larry.
Larry. Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Did not happen.
Did not happen, but Hell.
Hell.
Where are you going? Going to see Hell. Going to Hell? Yeah, going to Hell.
Well,
But I
yeah,
thought-
no, he called up, he had his girlfriend call up.
Mari called
yeah.
up, yeah. Wanted to come and see the
Office.
show.
'Cause
Yeah, I
she
mean,
was-
Keith, I'll tell you what, that was probably, our show was probably the last show that he saw live.
Yeah.
That was just devastating to hear about
No gloom.
that. Well,
No gloomy glooms.
and Mari, his girlfriend, she blamed it on the ass picking fans because Keith had, a degenerative disease in his hands and he couldn't play as well as he once could. And fans were taking the piss out of him. And, that's, anyway.
Okay, you're gonna get
No, I'm going to get
a
gone.
strike against you.
Wrong. Don't want that to happen. Or someone might call the police.
Now they're talking about King Crimson.
Or someone might call the police.
The police?
What? King
What
Crimson.
about Rary's choir?
Think about King Crimson now. Just one of my favorite singers from ELP. We're talking about ELP, right? Who was a singer in ELP? Greg Lake, right? Was the original vocalist in King Crimson. And Steve Vai, Adrian Belew, I forget who the other two guys are going out and doing,
King Crimson songs.
yeah, a tribute to King Crimson. So it's not really like a tribute band because
Well, Gail
Adrian
loves
Belew was in the
Tony
band.
Levin.
Tony Levin, that's who's playing bass. Tony, or is
Yes,
it?
I don't
is it
know.
Tony?
I don't
know. It's-
remember.
I love Tony Levin. I mean, great player. I played with him at NAMM. But
Oh, Jeff Seitz.
Jeff is here.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Jeff Seitz.
Never mind.
The Police. Oh, the Police.
It's Chris.
Did someone call the police?
Yes, I did.
think they did.
Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. She wants it so badly, knows what she wants to be. Inside her, there's longing, but this girl's a little bit of age. But my girl, she's so close now, but this girl is half his age.
Oh, wow, kind of faded in there.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, thank you for all the kind compliments. I mean, you know, when you sing other people's material, I just try to do my own thing to it. Whoops. No, don't want that. And, you know, no one sounds like Sting. The guy's freaking amazing. And Robert Plant is Robert Plant. But I am me. And that's the way I do those songs. So
That's right.
that's what that is. It's just, you know. And it was fun doing that stuff. And it's, and I'll tell you something interesting. We spent last Thanksgiving with my cousin, with my cousins across the river in Cape Coral. My cousin Debbie, who is she's a police freak, said, "Can you still sing Roxanne?" And so
Well, did you do that at her wedding or something?
I did. I played Roxanne at her wedding, and I sang it.
Yeah.
I just sat in with the band, but they had a microphone, and we did Roxanne. And so I said, you know what, man? And I wrote it into the set for the project, and sang Roxanne.
And Cousin Debbie came.
And Cousin Debbie came, and I said, yeah, you see? I can still hit all those notes. So that was those notes. Now, I wasn't going to play this next one, but now I am. Why? Because I can.
Oh, because he can.
Because they can.
That's right.
That's
and we have
why.
5 minutes left.
We
Oh,
have
4
5
minutes now.
And this truly...
Well, I think Chris Janelle asked for this one.
Chris
earlier.
asked for this, and Chris, you know, this will have to do until we get to Rhode Island.
That's
But
right.
this one is for you.
It's Leslie West.
It is like one of my all-time favorite anthem rock and roll songs. This song was better than drugs when I was a kid.
to wake you up for
Yeah,
school.
to wake me up for school. So anyway, I don't know.
Yes, Chris, never in my life.
Yes, Chris, never in my life. Never in your life either.
so good. Oh, my baby play, and you know I love, yes I do.
And that's it. And
That's it.
that's it. That was it. I love that song. And let me tell you what, how cool. You know, it's 68, 69, whatever, whenever that album came out. And I'm dancing around my room playing air guitar. How cool, decades later, to actually open every night playing it with Leslie. That's pretty freaking cool,
That is.
I think. Anyway, it is cool. And that's our show for this evening. So have a great 4th of July, kids. We'll see you here Friday for Free for All Friday. Don't forget Booker's in New Orleans, but
Right.
you know, and
Because his
and
wife is
yeah, she's up for an award
at the Essence Festival.
at the Essence Festival.
Yep.
And Angus will be in the Bahamas, but the rest of us will be here, so we hope you'll be here too.
Well,
And,
Mousy will be here. Joe will be here. Jeff will probably be here.
you never know.
You never
Don
know.
Wershba, you
Yes.
can never tell. Maybe I can even get George to show up.
Woo!
And in that case, if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody. Have a great 4th of July.
Yeah, don't blow your fingers off.
Ooh.